Connor is the weakest link. Let's get rid of him. Let's kill him.
So the
Then we'll get the
Oscars
royalties from his Brexit videos when they get big. Well, what should we call it? We don't have a title.
Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo, I'm sad too. Hey yo, no killing. Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo,
Why
I'm
Biggest
weird.
Loser?
Hey yo, I don't like
We're
my
not
kid.
so. We're not.
Hey yo, I got some snot. I got snot.
So
Hey yo,
confused
I
the
got some
bomb planet. This
weed.
feels like.
Hey yo, I'm single. Hey yo, I got two girlfriends. Hey yo, where's my
But that's
mama?
because
Hey yo, good
that's like
day.
the last image sent in the chat.
Hey yo, I wanna be an astronaut.
Why is it got to be named after Sal from Impractical Jokers? But we don't talk about. It's genius. They're gonna come in here expecting some Sal-related content, and they get this. We've got them. I guess that's true. No one's gonna really listen, are they? No one's. Also, do we have to state that you got to mash them together? Can we make them guess? But but then they'll go to my channel and whereas yours is like actual reviews of stuff, mine is just a series of clips edited together.
Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo,
An
I'm sad
hour-long
too. Hey
conversation
yo, no killing. Hey yo,
named
I can sing.
Sal.
Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo, I'm weird. Hey yo, I don't like my kid.
Sal's house party.
Hey yo, I got some snot. I got
Because
snot.
it's named
Hey
episode
yo, I
one,
got some
Norm.
gold teeth. Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I got two girlfriends. Hey yo, where's my mama?
Sal's
Hey
house
yo, good
party.
day. Hey yo, where the
Is this just what we're calling
Hey yo,
just like this kind of side episode, or like is this the full title?
hey yo, I got
Yeah,
cold
every
movie.
podcast is
Hey yo,
called
I'm
Sal's
mad.
house party. I mean, yeah, they won't understand because they, they their brains are too tiny to understand that Sal's house party is actually the only podcast.
So it's the Oscars tonight, so I'm going to do impressions of all the nominees.
To every other to whoever's hosting this channel. Well, I want to do that because it'll be fucking funny.
Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo, I'm sad. Hey yo, I'm
No,
sad too. Hey yo, no killing. Hey yo, I can sing. Hey yo,
I've
I can sing.
I've already started. I've
Hey yo,
recorded
no
8 minutes
killing.
of worth of.
Hey yo, I don't like my kid. Hey yo,
Oh,
I got some
okay.
snot.
So
I got snot. Hey yo, I got some gold teeth. Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I got
and yours
two
and of
girlfriends.
just
Hey
dead
yo,
air
where's
time.
my mama? Hey yo, good day. Hey yo, two girls.
Yeah, but that's for them to figure out. That's a little yeah. It's a little game on that we're both playing with
Hey yo,
the
I got
audience. So they got to sync it
gold
up, but they got to figure out
teeth.
when. So like, I might leave in a couple of like empty pauses, and they'll think, oh, this doesn't quite match up, and they'll think there's something missing. And then I might upload it out of order as well by like editing and splicing in some sound effects that they got to remove, so that the audience it's like a saw game. And here's Georgia with the weather, but they won't find the weather. But they won't find where the weather is, so they'll be looking for. Yeah. That's actually, that's actually genius. You just wanted to stay exactly the same. I'd be happy with five listeners who were just like occasional fans. Like they just pop in every now and again for like half an hour's worth. No, I think we should do that anyway. Next time you're down, I think we should just go. We should just go into like a coffee shop or like into a supermarket and just like start recording. Just walking into buildings, just start recording, and then like wait and see how long it takes for security to kick us out, and then still record because they'll be the guest. They don't. They won't give a shit. No. Oh, that's quite a challenge. I'd like to accept this challenge, please. And yeah, name a time, date, and Tesco of your choice, and I'll be there to record the podcast. Let's do it. And we got to go to each of the supermarkets as well, like the big ones. See who lasts the longest in them. Yeah, we're actually running tests for them. Then we're gonna go in and give them a medal. Then I'm gonna do a nice little compilation tribute video of the restaurant, the supermarket in question. I think we should definitely do that. We don't say anything to them. We just hand it in, nod like knowingly, and then just leave. No, no, no. We don't want them to know because I'm under the impression they would already know that they were going for the award because they've been keeping up the diehard fan. The Sal's House Party episode one awards are so prestigious. Everyone is after one. Episode one, and then like hyphen episode one, so that people know this is episode one of Sal's House Party. But next time will be episode two of episode one. Actually, that's better, yeah. But you got to figure it out. And each word spells part of a sentence, which has a deeper meaning to it. It's like an Easter egg. Yeah, let's write a novel out of titles for podcasts. This is genius. Look how far we are ahead. Look how much we've done. Well, I mean, this one has a name. This one's got a name, and it's an actual real life name that you can name someone. Like I could name my kid Sal and then throw him a house party, and it would be Sal's house party. But then that means he's like legally he has to listen to this. Wait, what? I didn't hear any of that because it was kind out, and all I heard was, "Do you reckon Sal's pet had a baby?" So I don't know. I like to think it would have, and I like to think Sal would have raised that like a proper parent would, like feeding, breastfeeding, and everything. Looking at Sal, he looks like a loving man. He knows how to deliver the goods. I can't hear anything. I can just hear metal sounds. I'm sorry, what wouldn't touch the ground? I didn't hear any of that. You just cut out. You there? Yeah, so did you. All I heard was would touch the ground. Well, I mean, I'm keeping this bit in. This is important for the understand. Well, yeah, it makes sense to just keep recording this so that the five diehard listeners can hear. Which one? You there? Be gone. You've cut out again. Oh, you kept cutting out. What about Bad Superman? Bad Boys for Life? Or like Brightburn or something. Shit like that. Yeah. I saw like the first trailer. This is also a film podcast. So I was part of the film. Um, that's how we get them in. We lure them in with like film news, and then we're out giving awards to security guards at ASDA. Well, way to win your audience. Wow. Oh, was that Wolf Children quick review? Wait, I'm gonna look this
Hey
up.
yo, I'm racist. Hey 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 yo, I'm racist.
Oh, yeah. Did you realize it's the first movie? I, It's the first one they've made in years. Also, I want to say, the audio. I've lost half the recording for one of the audio, so I don't know what's gone. But when I put it
Hey yo,
together,
I'm racist.
whoever's syncing this up, they're gonna have a hell of a time trying to figure out what's missing.
Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I'm racist. Hey yo, I'm racist.
It's good. It's work. It's working. It's working. It's getting there. Podcast. Yeah, I can't wait to see how all 8 subscribers of mine get it. I think it might be 7. I might have dropped a few. Well, I don't think you should. I think you should keep that page dead because it's funnier. I think you should upload unrelated content onto the dumb Facebook page. Like, stuff that, yeah, videos that aren't even yours. Hey guys, I worked really hard on this, and like, yeah, if anyone picks up on the fact that it's not yours, like, probably will straight away, considering it's a link to another YouTube. But hey guys, I worked really hard on this. My original work as well. Oh, I didn't do your work. What do you mean by that? Like they're literally just bringing Kelsey Grammer back. They're forcing him out of like they're forcing him out of retirement for like some kind of unknown reason. I mean, he's not retired. He's still doing stuff. He did like a Netflix film, and he did like a one-off episode of Barrow. No, he was in Transformers: Age of Extinction. He played. He was in Transformers 4, and he played the like the head of like the CAA, and yeah, that's one I saw. And he ran a secret like Black Ops organization that hunted down Optimus Prime, and it was pretty funny seeing just like Frazier say, "I want Optimus Prime." Yeah, that's it. That's the theme tune. That's the one we all know and love. Yeah, you're cutting out. Okay, let's move on to another topic. What they bring? Why they bring back Kelsey Grammer? I said, why are they bringing back Kelsey Grammer? And you reply, "Dar." Yeah. What? Where are you? Come back. You there? Hello? Don't leave me. Don't do this to me. I'm all alone. Giorgio. No. Back. Where'd you go? Why? What? Why? Who was there? You mean the Shadow Man from Full Blood 2? Oh, you see, I was thinking of Pegasus the mythical horse from Hercules. What about Exodus Gods and Kings? Oh, no, that was Egyptian. Well, what do you want? What do you want from classic Greek cinema? Yeah, they should remake like all those like Ray Harryhausen films, but into a cinematic universe. Bring it all. Yeah. Then like Poseidon shows him and he's the big bad. And they're like, oh shit. And then like you got like your standard villains like the Cyclops. That's like a whole film, like when it disguises the sheep. Then you got like Medusa and they're all teaming up. And that's when you get Clash of the Titans. And then Liam Neeson's, yeah, kind of like that, but it actually happens. Uh, about what? Which topic? Which one? Saying what? Yeah. Well, they made a second one and no one saw it. Yeah, they made like the second one. Yeah, like tons of years later. I expected everyone to go and see it. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, yeah." Rather than like, yeah. Also, I don't like, yeah, but I don't remember like any of the plot of them all. Like the first one's just kind of like, "Oh, we're going to all these places. Oh, look, oh, we're in a casino." I read the first one, and that was about it. Well, it's just like, yeah, it's just like a road trip. Then did you read the third one? Then, then did you read the fourth one? Are they just road trip? Are they the road trip? But this was just like this is a road trip, and we're doing this not for any plot points, just so we can do this cool shit. They all inspired Alvin and the Chipmunks for the road trip. Why would they inspire Shipwrecked? And then also but then because Alvin and the Chipmunks are actually like mythical Greek like monsters. I would believe that. I would. They're singing, so you just fall for them. Like every Hanna Barbera like '80s animated like talking animal is just an ancient monster. Yogi Bear, Master of Thieves. Yeah, 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 yes. Well, I think you can say it because we're at Sal's house party. But as long as it's not like, yeah, oh, that's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure in one of the films they do meet a squirrel and it can't like talk or anything. But then again, in the Squeakquel, they do meet the like the old NASCAR mole mascot, and he can talk, and also he lives in the sewers, and yeah, I think so. Mine's at 11:32 on the second recording because I lost a bit. But then again, that's up to the viewers to put together. They've got to figure it out. You presented you presented a lot of possible good ones, but my thing is that just they've always been here before man. Who do you think ruled the earth before man? Beast. Who do you think learned to speak? Alvin. Yeah. He ruled the earth, but like from him spawned the chipmunks. And then, like, fucking exploding. It's so- well, that too, but like I also like to think Todd McFarlane's Spawn. You know, like the really dark, edgy superhero. He was there as like the midwife. It's not very good. Yeah, the one with John Leguizamo. Was it? I watched it. It was fucking awful. Like the guy who directed like a bunch of Garfield directed DVDs, which I think is very telling. Yes. Like the Garfield one where he becomes a superhero. Garfield's Pet Force. You didn't know this? I think you need to catch up before you watch Garfield Endgame this April. Where Garfield brings back like all the talking animals. What was it? Garfield without Garfield? Oh, what? And they're like drawn in like, is it the ones where they're drawn in like real hyper realism? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen one of those where he's like a worm and he's like heaven is void of light, John. And I'd like to see that. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see them cover that in a straight to DVD film because that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, but that is a good game, so you got to give him that. He's a popular guy because why is he not okay? Because you want to find that juicy Garfield content. I want to find Garfield. I just want to find Garfield. I hope he's doing okay. Which, which thing he's up to now? I'm sorry, John. Yeah. Why? So you can see. Oh yeah, all this stuff. Yeah, where he's like he ate like the whole house. It's just no. It's Garfield's like this is like demon on like his hunger can't be quenched, so he devours all. Yeah. 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 Yes. Is the young boy you? Are you the young boy in this? Are you the young boy in this? Especially when you accidentally slipped up and said, "Me,
Hey, yo, I'm gonna
I mean the young boy." Well, I mean, nothing gets past these ears. I could hear anything. It's like- yeah, it's actually a real burden, and I really hate to let's live with this. So, yeah. I mean, I think he was hearing a lot of people banging, like across the earth at once. Like, also you gotta realize, yeah. Like as he was flying in, like he just probably just heard tons of banging, and that's like all he can hear. Snyder with great imagery again. So he hides in the closet when there's no sound. Yeah, yeah. And then Kevin Costner walks in and he's like, "I am what? I'm gonna go die. I am Waterworld." And then he dies. Superman just keeps stopping it. But like, it's a comedy because like, Superman doesn't realize he's stopping it. Like he doesn't realize he's preventing it. Yeah, yeah. And then like, Superman doesn't realize till the end that like his dad's genuinely just wants it to end. And then like he probably like lasers him or something. Yeah, because his dad like is evil. It's just Kevin. It's just Kevin Costner. It's just Kevin Costner doing that weird does Man of Steel where he just sticks his hand up and shakes his head, and then Superman's never like, "No." What? Thank you. Now I just need to like hire a team, I guess, and then the Kevin Costner Superman fight we've all wanted to see will be at the dawn of when they were first like, yeah, we're going to make a DC cinematic universe. Everyone was like, yes, finally we get to see Park Kent try and kill himself because Park Kent is a beloved character. Yeah, you look at anyone's top 10 DC parent list, Park Kent's at the top. Of like anything, the top 10 films of the past year, Park Kent. Man, I hope he runs for president again. Parkin. Yeah, I'm aware of him from time to time. What about him? Pretty much. Because it's just like they just like look at and just pick them, and then this is our top 10 Parkin moments. Number 10, when he does the fun, when he tries to kill himself. Number 9, when he tries. I mean, I would watch that unedited as well. Yeah. Yeah, get back to making the content I like. Do what I want. I control your views. Then they will control. As long as we get one diamond in the rough. They want money. It's all theirs. They want. Well, they got to work their way up to money. You can't jump in expecting money straight away.
Hey yo,
They, I think they should legally own this podcast. Whoever is to it, what? What they do? What does that mean? So he got all the revenue and everything to that one guy. Nothing. He is sitting on a gold mine and he hasn't done anything with it. Just on his own. He's just trying to bring back the magic, but he can't. Because he probably doesn't have three friends. He probably doesn't have three friends. How do you know this? Oh, so yeah, I guess he is pretty cool. Take it back, random person. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to do anything drastic. So, you know, yeah, we were talking about like an evil. There was like an evil Superman movie. What if they made an evil Garfield movie? He's like a kind of Oh, they should get Bill Murray back for every Garfield. Garfield, Hell of Free Kitties, Hell of Two and a Half Men. Bring Charlie Sheen into.
Hey, yo, I'm racist.
See, I like the idea, but who's Otis? No, Odie is the dog. Otis is the main protagonist cow from Barnyard. So are you proposing a crossover between the two? And we have the bit, like the bit in Barnyard. What? As we just artifact scenes in from him. It's genius. It's a happy little accident waiting to happen. And also we got to bring in Ben the cow, his dad who dies, because that's like because Garfield killed him. Well, I think it's about 7 minutes. One when we did the little synchronization, and never like mention that it's slow down as well. So like audience are like, oh, he's in like some kind of time zone. Yes, definitely. Well, yeah, you got to be real here. Audiences wouldn't get it. They're just, they're still trying to understand the fact that the cow from Barnyard is showing up in the first 10 minutes of the Garfield Evil movie. And everyone remembers Barnyard like really fondly as well. So they're like, "Oh wow, it's my favorite movie, Barnyard." Yeah, well, yeah, it's never like out of malicious intent. Everyone loves Barnyard. You speak to someone, they recognize Barnyard, they know. Yeah, well, the thing is with this is I don't think Barnyard ever tried to take over the entire world and massacre an entire group of people. What do you mean? Where copies of the film came to life and started murdering people, or like, and then Ben the cow comes with them. Otis the cow just like crawls out the TV and like, and then you don't know who to trust. But the film wasn't out till 2005 or six. So how did they get hold of preliminary footage of the film? And they shared it to Nickelodeon, who, who decided, yeah, let's release this worldwide and also make a TV series on it. But we'll edit out the bits that are causing people to die, which is actually a very very clever thing. It only affects Chileans. Why do you think all those miners got trapped that time? Barnyard. That's the only way to defeat it. They had to cause a cave in to crush the Barnyard DVD copy, the last one in Chile. If you bring a copy of Barnyard or anything related to a barn or a yard on a flight to Chile, you were shot there by everyone around. Yeah, I've seen the show. Yeah, even someone who's been like near a copy of Barnyard, like passively, yeah, it will detect and it will like, yeah, you have to be like removed and like I don't know what to do then. I say I've been, but it sounds scary. I mean, you could if you want, but I don't know. I don't know if we'd be able to keep a one diamond listener if you did. And we need that one. Oh, very, very, yeah, gamers. I think we should punish gamers to a year in the barnyard yeah, for their sins. You saw what? A copy of Barnyard? Are you best friends with them? Are they an incel as well? But were they pushing on incel? Yeah, like a game cell. Yeah, that's isn't that what they call like Asian people? Yeah, yeah. I'm aware. Oh, that's what it's about. Okay. Yeah. Mm. There's a lot of weird like subgenres in Seldom, and I mean they already made the what was it Law and Order SVU episode on it. No, the Law and Order SVU one. Special Victims. I mean, I would like an episode where the Doctor has to fight incels. That would be pretty fun. No, she crushes them with the TARDIS probably, and they'll die. I guess. Well, that's the thing. Like, I think if we didn't live in like a world where like incels existed, it probably wouldn't have been such a big thing. Like Captain Marvel, like the recent thing about that. Like, I mean, I haven't seen it yet. Me and Jake haven't seen it. We were gonna see it sometime. I can't remember when. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. Does it add like any like important plot details to the big one? I already knew that because I know. Is it in a game of ping pong like in Balls of Fury? No, but I like to think the films they would acknowledge Balls of Fury in some way because I saw a thing about I saw a thing about Balls of Fury this morning, and I was like, yeah, that seems like something I can talk to about someone. Why would you? How would you have made on your own Balls of Fury the hit? I think Christopher Walken's in it. Yeah, someone else. Well, you see, that's actually genius cinema. I kudos to them. I didn't know George Lopez was in it. Oh, the guy from Hiroyuki Taka was in it. Oh, he was in the Mortal Kombat movie. He played Shang Tsung, and then the guy's like, "Your soul is mine," and then they got him in the new Mortal Kombat game. And I didn't realize he was in that, and that's pretty exciting. He was in like a Disney Channel original movie as well, Johnny Tsunami. Yeah, Patton Oswalt's in it. There's George Lopez. No, I know George Lopez is in it. Is he an actual German guy, like a American guy? Oh yeah, so German. For the film Balls of Fury, we need a genuine German actor to do a genuine German voice. Otherwise, people won't think it's an accurate portrayal. I can't edit. I can't edit the George Lopez Wiki page. It's protected to prevent vandalism. Why would that not already be on there? That's like one of the first films he's in. Wow, he really hasn't been in a lot of films. He was in Beverly Hills Chihuahua. He's in Marmaduke the movie. He's in Smurfs the movie. He's the grouchy Smurf. It was really good. Yes, we were where we were when we first saw the Beverly Hills Chihuahua trailer. Come on. He was in the George Lopez show. I guess it was about George Lopez. Let's see. It lasted 2004 to 2002 to 2007. George seasons. I like to think he was TV. Was it? What is it? I'm